1 p.m. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Daman Zaman. The headlines. The Defense Minister says Pakistan's defense and economic relations with Saudi Arabia have deepened. The Interior Minister has emphasized on political stability and continuity of policies for fast-track development in the country. The Amnesty International says massacre of Rohingya Muslims in Myanmar is a consequence of lack of global leadership on human rights. The third edition of the Pakistan Super League begins in Dubai today. And now the news in detail. The Defense Minister Khurram Dastagir Khan says Pakistan attaches great importance to its historical relations with Saudi Arabia and Iran. Addressing a seminar in Islamabad today, he pointed out that Pakistan's relations with Saudi Arabia and Iran are of different nature. He said Pakistan's defense and economic relations with Saudi Arabia have deepened, while with Iran we are cooperating in anti-terrorism efforts. He said Gwadar and Chabahar port of Iran could play an important role in regional development. The defense minister said Pakistan is desirous of good relations with its neighbors. The Minister for Planning and Development, Ahsan Iqbal, has said political stability and continuity of policies are imperative for fast-track development of the country. He was addressing a ceremony after performing the groundbreaking of a model prison in Islamabad today. The minister said protecting the country from anarchy and chaos is as important as the defense of the country. He pointed out that the country has achieved stability and progress over the last 4 years, and we have to take this path of success forward with unity and cohesion. Addressing a function in Islamabad today, the Interior Minister said despite limited resources, Pakistan has registered unmatched successes in the war on terror. He said the peg of the terrorists have been broken. The minister said the international community, despite spending trillions of dollars in Afghanistan, could not achieve the sort of success achieved by Pakistan. The Minister of State for Information and Broadcasting, Maryam Aurangzeb, says the future course of action following yesterday's Supreme Court's judgment in the election case 2017 will be decided by the senior leadership of the Pakistan Muslim League Nawaz through consultations. Talking to media persons in Islamabad today, she said the party's decision will be announced by the former Prime Minister Mohammad Nawaz Sharif. An accountability court, Islamabad, has adjourned the hearing of NAB references against the Sharif family till 1:30 p.m. today. Former Prime Minister Mia Nawaz Sharif, Maryam Nawaz, and retired Captain Mohammad Safdar appeared before the court. 2 prosecution witnesses are expected to record the statements through video link from the Pakistan High Commission in London this afternoon. Former Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif says the Supreme Court's yesterday's judgment barring him from heading the party was not expected. Talking to media persons in Islamabad today, he rejected the impression that the relevant provision in Elections Act 2017 is person-specific. He recalled that the law was passed by Zulfikar Ali Bhutto, which was abolished by a martial law administrator. He said all the political parties restored the law in its original form, therefore it was not person-specific. The World Scout Day is being observed today. The day coincides the birth anniversary of the founder of the Scout movement, Lord Baden-Powell. According to the Pakistan Scouts Association, the total strength of scouts in the country is over 700,000, and it's targeted to attain the 1 million mark before 2025. The Amnesty International says crises in Myanmar and reported massacres of Rohingya Muslims are the consequences of a society encouraged to hate and a lack of global leadership on human rights. The human rights group said in its annual report covering 159 countries that the hate-filled rhetoric by leaders was normalizing discrimination against minorities. According to the United Nations, nearly 690,000 Rohingyas have fled Rakhine and taken refuge in neighboring Bangladesh since the Myanmar military launched a crackdown on insurgents at the end of August. And now, cricket. The third edition of the Pakistan Super League begins in Dubai today with an impressive ceremony. The tournament opener featuring defending champions Peshawar Zalmi and the new entrant Multan Sultans will take place this evening at 10 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time in Dubai. A total of 34 matches will be played during the month-long event. And that is the end of this news bulletin. For more news and analyses, log on to our website, radio.gov.pk, and you can also watch the live video streaming of our bulletins on the link, facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.